Now, the news, culture enthusiasts and art lovers have commended the introduction of puppetry theatre into the Nigerian creative industry. This was at the maiden edition of the African Royal Cocoa Puppetry Theatre Festival, where an international ventriloquist queen performed to the delight of the audience. Senior reporter Olawa captured the moment.
Ventriloquy is the art or practice of making one's voice appear to come from somewhere else, typically a dummy of a person or animal.
What's she doing here? She's trying to
Here, Queen Angelique Monet, the Yeyelua Olori of Etioni Kingdom, and an acclaimed ventriloquist who performed at the Big Five Assembly during Edinburgh Fringe 2024, is to use the form of art to celebrate Nigeria's rich puppetry heritage.
You know what, Milk? Where is Dilly T?
It is the maiden edition of the African Royal Cocoa Puppetry Theatre Festival, the first in Africa. The festival was a convergence of Nigeria's rich cultural heritage and a long connection with puppetry. The ventriloquist queen thrilled the audience with her energetic solo performance as the masquerades took turns to perform. The audience were also allowed to climb the stage and participate.
With our cocoa pot.
They say the idea of the festival will contribute to promoting culture and tradition.
This really developed the African culture, doesn't make everything look like English. We really want people to know that we are sticking to culture.
This event has been used to promote cocoa. It has also promoted ventriloquism as a form of art in Nigeria.
Ventriloquy, puppetry, ventriloquy, these are new things, and it's great that they're being used to promote our culture.
For the students, it was a moment of enlightenment about the puppetry theatre and the richness of Nigerian culture.
This is the first time I actually saw it on theatre, and it was, wow, it was funny, and yeah, it was nice. I had a good laugh about it. Yeah.
Puppetry is such a really nice art, and the dancing just got me off guard. I was just smiling throughout from the beginning to the end.
I personally learned that you should not let other people make you feel bad about what you want to do, and that you should have self-confidence.
The convener Oloni of Etioni Kingdom in Osun State explains that the festival is to show how puppetry has been Nigeria's hidden gem and indigenous cultural asset before the colonial influence.
So when the Europeans came into Nigeria centuries ago and they saw what was described as masquerades, or what they call around or a down or whatever, we use them as orishas. They went back and recreated them as puppetry. So when we're looking at the contemporary side of things with puppetry, it is untapped, it's unspoken, and it's underdeveloped. So let's move out of the spirituality. Yes, they can continue to maintain or preserve that culture, the spiritualism and the aspects, but the contemporary side of it adds a lot of value that we can generate a lot of prosperity from.
The ventriloquist queen and royal puppet performer admitted that Nigeria was among the first countries recorded for puppetry. She wants the government to embrace the form of art and develop it for tourism and cultural enhancement.
In regards to puppeteering specific to Nigeria, a lot of the beautiful things that you all do when I came here, I was like, that looks like puppetry. And it turns out that a lot of the reports that were made were in the 19th century, but it turns out beyond Egypt, Nigeria was one of the first that was recorded for puppetry. It's just that a lot of what is being done is considered masquerade, or it's like for the obas, or for royalty, or for, how can I say, festivities or spiritual. So you saw some of the masquerades today, and they had, like what we say in the West, puppets, you know, they were that. So I think that it's really important to commemorate something that's so special and put it on the stage.
The puppets are happy to be back on their soil.
Yes, of course. course. I love Nigeria. It's my home now. Etioni.
The introduction of puppetry theatre into the creative industry in Nigeria is said to be a welcome development that should be promoted and enhanced for the development and promotion of our culture and tourism in the country. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.